Get the car washed before we do the brakes. Make sure it's clean, don't want to get too dirty. That's the message we're getting, and there's hardly anything left on them. It's 2011 3 Series coupe, and we'll be doing the front brake pads. 17mm nuts. I'm going to crack them off. The breaker bar. And there's a jacking point. Just there. Put the jack in. Next will stand in. That's a wheel off. If you look just behind here, you have a cap just there, and then one at the bottom as well. You need to come off. There's an Allen key behind there to release the shoe. It's number, it's 7mm Allen key. I'm not going to lie, these were seized. I've had to break them off. It took us a good 10 minutes. Put the turn that way. Pop the bonnet. Move this cover. Got the reservoir for the brakes. I need to loosen that off so that we can release the pressure. Next up, I'm going to remove this clip here and then slide this part back. Clip, just put these Stilsons on, give it a quick pull, get them straight off. Then that bit, just slide off, giving us access to the pads. New set of pads. That's just a friction one. Old set. Oh, hardly out left on them. Terrible. What I'm going to do is push the piston back with a C clamp, and then pop the pads into there. This here's my tried and tested method of pushing the pistons back in. Big C clamp, old pad across the top of the piston, and then just twist it. It's pushed all the way back. Now, this is the first maintenance I've done on this car since I've had it, so somebody hasn't looked after it very well. I'm going to put some copper slip on the back of these here and on the studs for the wheels because they were extremely tight as well. A little bit of copper grease, each of those bolts. I'll just work that on with my finger. There's one with a spring pushed in. Just slid it back over the disc. We'll retighten these two Allen key heads on top of the bottom, and I'll put the spring on. I've got both bolts just nipped up. And I'll put the spring on and then I'll tighten them up. That's the spring back on. Just pushed into place and push those two bits. So that bit there, just lift it up and push it straight over the top. It's done. Don't forget the little caps. Go on just there. Way back on, just nipped up. We'll drop it down and I'll tighten them up with the breaker bar. Done. And the next side. Wheel off. Caliper off. Again, seized on. It's going to be useless nugget not putting copper slip on when they're servicing the vehicle. That's the pad in position just there. And as you can see, this wear sensor just pushes into place. Just up there. So just pop it in, push it in place. Again, fully copper slipped up. Stop any squealing. It's much easier to get out the next time we go to change the pads, if I ever do them again. Last little job. Put that back on. Don't let any shite that falls out. Just like there. Wipe off. Jobs are good. Sign's still on, should be off by the time I get home.